Today we're going to go check out Quebec City, so we thought we'd take you along. We're at this really nice RV park across in, what's it called? Levis,
yeah.
Anyways, good full hookups, a great weekly rate, and a free shuttle to the ferry that crosses the St. Lawrence and takes us to Quebec City.
So we should be able to walk to Old Town and a bunch of landmarks or attractions from there.
Yeah. The Funiculaire that's going to take us up the hill there to Chateau Frontenac. So that's the Fairmont Hotel that you see all over Canada and many other countries, but grand buildings for sure.
Cold today.
So first things first, we made it to the Chateau Frontenac, and yeah, they got us starved. So we're gonna head in, get a coffee,
regroup,
figure out what's next and how to get there.
Okay.
We are now visiting the Notre Basilica in Quebec City. So there seems to be a number of these types of basilicas all over the place, and they are beautiful Catholic cathedrals that are ancient, and we have to be very quiet when we're here, but they're beautiful. It was not supposed to be raining today.
So we didn't bring an umbrella.
The weather forecast has been fairly accurate, and I mean, I guess we've had really good weather.
We have. Actually, this is the first not so good weather that we've been exploring, so.
Yeah. So anyways, we're getting drenched. We've had to hide our camera gear. But we made it to the Citadel, and so this was a fort. A lot of history here. I'm not sure what the whole story is.
We're going to learn what the history of this is. That's the purpose of being here.
That's right. What are you doing?
I'm just checking to see if it's raining. It's not raining. I don't know what we're whining about. It's not raining.
But it is. It really is.
No, it says it's not.
And why we choose the beaver as a Canadian animal, national animal? It's because they are strong walkers, as us. Special information to give you. It's about security. Some of you're taller than me. If it's the case, please watch out for your head, because at the lowest point of the ceiling, there is only 2.5 centimeters between the top of my head and the top of the ceiling.
Okay, I got it. Good. I got it. Don't worry.
So welcome inside.
Apparently size matters here. at the Citadel here in Quebec City, and this is like a fort or fortress that the military built back in...
The British built it starting in 1820, finished in 1850. I don't think it's seen any active battle, but it was, I believe it's the biggest fortress in North America.
And it's protecting on so many different fronts. They've got cannons everywhere ready to shoot from any direction. Like, it really was an engineering feat.
It was, yeah. I thought a fort was just something you kind of built and you defended, but the shape of it allows them to defend down the lines. The slope of it makes it hard for cannons to be dropped into the fort without being in their battle zone, that they could just blow them away before they could get cannons in.
It's pretty cool. St. Lawrence River over there, Chateau Frontenac behind us. It's all a very beautiful city. We really liked it. Although, even though our phone still says that it's not raining.
Yeah, it's not raining right now.
It is.
So first of all, welcome to jail. I hope this will be your last time.
What? Again?
I left the tour. They put me in here. I didn't think it was a crime to leave the tour.
It was. She told you to keep up with the group.
Man,
How are you getting out?
I don't know. Let me out.
What's that pot for in the corner?
I don't know what that pot's for. I'm afraid of what that pot's for.
Don't use it.
Break me out. Break me out.
Look at that. That is a super heavy duty.
Well, and it's around the corner, like they couldn't get their
Yeah.
hands at it, right?
Huh.
Open that up again.
So we have to pull it this way.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was a lot of actual engineering and thought went into this whole, everything in this fort.
Yeah.
Yes, they were brilliant people, being innovative with what they had at the time, right? It was taking what the enemy had and the resources they had and doing the math and putting it all together to stop an attack and to be able to fight back. Pretty cool. Like, you know that there's British influence, right? And they're doing things, even today they have a changing of the guard that is very similar to what the British do, except it's done in a French-Canadian way.
How come you get a bigger jail cell?
I guess I just wasn't quite as bad as you.
You didn't leave the tour?
I didn't leave the tour. Square in the middle of the lower portion of Old Town
Quebec.
Quebec City.
Yeah.
This is really like being in Europe.
It is. That's pretty cool.
I know. Look at these buildings.
Okay,
So
I'm getting
cool.
dizzy.
I know. And check out the church behind us too. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, it is. It's
Everywhere
incredible.
you look, it's just like being in Europe. So cool.
What have you found? You're not cold, are you?
I'm frozen. But it's some sort of passage. I don't know, because I really can't read French. But let's go check it out. Ooh!
It's got lots of headroom.
Yeah. Size does not matter in this passage. Oh, it just takes us back to the square.
Oh,
Well, that's cool.
or the
But,
umbrella square.
yes. We need to get back to the ferry because our sailing is going to go in about 20 minutes, so we need to get going.
And we do have a shuttle on the other side that probably won't wait.
No, so I don't want to miss it. Let's go back through the passage. This building over here was built in 1761. Like, that's just phenomenal, isn't it? This one, 1683.
So they only had one side of the street for quite a while.
Probably. Well, I guess you have what you need, right? This one was also 1683. You know, build them all together. Rue Saint-Pierre. That's my French accent. There are these really ancient, like 1700 era built buildings and streets. Absolutely cool and authentic, and obviously it's been restored, but the bones are all from those early years. So cool.
A lot of history here.
There really is.
What are you doing?
I am making a heat tent so that it blows out of the heater and it's trapped under the blanket to warm me.
And won't it seep out behind? Oh no, you've got a pillow there.
I've got it all tucked in.
You're really set.
Yeah.
Why are you so cold?
Because we spent the day outside walking around Quebec City, which was wonderful, but you told me that it wasn't going to rain, and it rained all day.
No, the iPhone still says it's not raining. And actually, look at outside, it's sunny.
Yes, it's beautiful out right now.